Alright, what is happening, y'all? It's been a bit of a rough morning. Let me take this off. It's been a bit of a rough morning. I'm gonna go saltwater fishing today, maybe do some, maybe go for some sheep's head. Obviously gonna go for some redfish as usual. The problem right now is the weather. Again. It was nice the whole week. Like, the whole week where I have school or something like that, where I can't go fishing, it's like the nice, it's like it's like the nicest days are on the week. And then as soon as the weekend hits, boom, cold front. And it's like blowing right now it's probably blowing 10 to 15 right now. It's not that bad, but, you know, it's still fishable, but still, like, the nice days are during the week. Like, what the heck, weather, man? And the problem, I don't care about the weather. I'll fish in pretty much anything. The problem is, I was trying to look for some bait and stuff like that, and mullet. There's like nothing. There's like nothing around. I can't cast any mullet. I'll probably have to look for some while I'm in the kayak. As of right now, I do not have any mullet, but I do have some little, like, stone crabs like that big or something like that, and might go for some sheep's head with those. Might have to just bite the bullet and get some fiddler crabs from the bait shop. A lot of people are going for sheep's head today, so I don't know. Maybe after I'm done with the kayak, I can probably go to the pier and probably fish around there for some sheep's head. Someone said they catch the heck out of them at the pier. So, but last time I tried that, I was with the outgoing tide. I heard they only they really like to bite during the hot and the incoming tide. So, I think I'm gonna go launch the kayak, and we're gonna start fishing. Oh, really? The first cast, I swear to God. First cast, I land straight on the oyster bar. Really? That's my only jig in that color, too. If you haven't noticed, I'm wearing my life jacket today. It's not the most comfortable feeling in the world. Like, it's like cutting into my neck. But I figured I should start wearing it. I think I should start wearing it because if I fall in, not gonna be a good situation. God, this tide is super low. Like, right now it should be dead low tide, but it still has a few hours left. I'm gonna do something a little bit different today. I have these bass jigs laying in my tackle box. I don't really use them that much. So I figured, maybe some redfish would like these. So I decided, you know what? I'm gonna bring some jigs with me, some bass jigs. I'm not talking about like normal saltwater, like paddle tails and stuff like that. So I have these bass jigs with me. And I'm gonna see if some redfish or anything else wants to eat something like that. It's a little craw on a jig, just a little structure jig. So I figured, you know what, it'd probably be a fun little challenge. So I'm gonna put a bit of ProCure scent on here. I always put scent on here, and ProCure is probably my favorite because it stays on the bait real well. It's nice and sticky, and doesn't get off the bait, and it's super smelly in the water, so the fish can smell it pretty easily, and when they bite down on it, they won't let go. So any other chemicals or anything like that are on the bait, that scent helps cover it. I might not be using this like 100% of the time today because I might have to just like throw around like the normal paddle tail jig to see if I'm actually in an area with fish, because usually the paddle tail is the #1 lure that they eat. And if not getting any bites on like one specific point or something like that, sometimes I'll just move like probably 10 yards and they'll be stacked up in like one little area, like just about like an area, like about an area of 5 yards or something like that. You know, sometimes they just do not scatter at all. Sometimes they just stay all together. And if you find that school, you can absolutely jack them up. I'm not sure how good the fishing is going to be. The weather has been going up and down, and these fish probably have no idea what's going on. So this could be a pretty bad day. Not expecting much. Just need to catch one fish. Come on, now we even got a bite. Maybe they just don't like these bass jigs. I don't know. Oh, got a fish. Finally. Oh. Ooh, nice fish. Nice fish. Nice fish. What do I got? Finally got a fish. Jeez. It's been a long morning. First little fish of the day. Super light colors on this guy. Super cold. I don't know what the bite is doing. I don't know what's happening to the bite. Maybe this cold water is just killing him. Or maybe the tide is just killing him because it's really low and it still has a while to go. Felt like a good fish, but I guess not. Oh my god, he smoked it right there. Right next to the kayak. He smoked it. Another cool little redfish right here. This one has a few extra spots. Has 4 spots on that side and 3 spots on this side. Look at that, pretty cool. Super blue tail, starting to change colors out of the water. It was super blue in the water. Pretty cool little fish. Looking for some bigger ones. I'll definitely have to do some more fishing after this. Don't want to settle for just two little redfish like that. So I think the plan is maybe do this for a little bit longer, and then go for some sheep's head. Maybe at the pier, or maybe just in the kayak. There we go. Another little redfish. Hey, buddy. These things are so cute. So cute. They're like sitting right on the bottom. He has mud all over his tail right there. They're sitting right on the bottom. Or maybe that was just from the kayak. Never mind. Another little cute little redfish. So small. Dang. See, I wasn't getting any bites at that anymore at that last spot I was at, so I just moved down just a little bit, and first cast, boom, redfish. So you gotta move. We're not catching anything. You gotta move. Even there's fish there. I sure hope that I didn't just get a bunch of water in this kayak. Because last time I stood up, that hatch filled up. Oh, little trout, yes! That was so random. Like, I was just talking about how my kayak was probably going to fill up and I was going to sink the kayak and drown. But, I just left this thing on the bottom, and that trout came along and snatched it. Counts. That was kind of a mess. Sure hope this hatch didn't fill up with water, please. Oh god. It looks like it kind of did. Oh god. I'm gonna have to check this thing after. This hatch might be leaking. No. Alright. Got my trout. Got my redfish. I'd like to get a slam, but it's pretty cold, and a doubtless flounder are going to be around at all. And boom, just like that, we're on the pier. So, we're going to go for some sheep's head. Ow, God, I cut myself. So, I got a bunch of these oysters, going to smash the hell out of them. And we're going to drop them down on the... We're going to drop some crabs down on the pilings. Got some mullet in there in case anything like a redfish or something like that wants to come by. And, yep. Starting to bleed. Not a good thing. That was pretty dumb. But, anyways, we're going to try to catch some sheep's head. And, we're going to see how that goes. So I got the crabs in here. Little stone crabs. And, here I got my little knocker rig. This is going to be for the mullet. And this is almost like a little drop shot right here that you would make for bass. So got a little weight right there, and about 6 inches above that weight I have a loop knot with a circle hook on it. And I think that's 2/0, and you want to get a real small hook for these sheep's head, because that's like the most effective way to catch them is with smaller hooks, because I don't know, people just say to use them, and using like a big 5/0 hook is obviously not going to work. So I'm going to see if we can catch some sheeps. All right, we got a little stone crab right here. Oh, by the way, I have 20-pound fluorocarbon. I really don't care what brand fluorocarbon it is, because to me it's all made the same. You know, this is like cheap fluorocarbon I bought at the bait shop. I've used it for so long. It's been perfectly fine. I'm sorry it wasn't like a super eventful day. I didn't really catch much. I caught, it was like 2 or 3 little redfish and that little trout. I tried to catch those sheep's head, but nothing was happening. I got another guy at the pier. He caught like 3 sheep's head. He caught a 3-pounder, a 5-pounder, and a 9-pounder. I was over there and I was like, what? But he caught those like on a different time of the tide, and apparently wasn't there at the right time or something. But the last time, people were saying they caught them in the incoming tide, and I was over there on the outgoing tide the whole time, and I didn't catch anything. People were saying, oh yeah, incoming tide is better. I go over there, he said he caught them on the outgoing tide. I'm like, what? What? So I've been seeing a lot of posts online and stuff like that. People are just absolutely jacking them up with the sheep's head fishing and stuff like that, because people apparently aren't doing super well with like the normal inshore stuff like redfish and trout and stuff like that. People aren't really doing that great, so people are really concentrating on the sheep's head fishing. I don't know what it is about sheep's head fishing. I just can't catch a sheep's head. I don't know, because I caught like perfectly good bait, and the guy that caught the sheep's head said, yeah, stone crabs, fiddler crabs, and spider crabs. I got those little stone crabs. I just pick up like little rocks and stuff like that. I go there, go pick up some rocks or some oysters or something like that. They'll usually hide under there. Got the like little stone crabs and stuff like that. And I don't know. Yeah, the weather's been going up and down, and the fish are just like, their minds are just going crazy right now. And the fishing isn't that great, which is why I haven't uploaded that long. But I'm still going to try to get back in the groove of doing daily, or just every 2 or 3 days and something like that. I don't have like an exact schedule, because I feel like I wouldn't stick to that schedule. So I just upload whenever I can. Oh, and by the way, guys, do you like it when I don't upload? Because I found out when I don't upload, like, that number was a lot less than when I last uploaded. So... Anyways, one other thing. Don't buy a Samsung phone. If you buy any Samsung product, throw it away, buy an iPhone. Because my Samsungs, I've gone through like 4 different Samsung phones, and it has just been it's just been a hassle. So I'm never buying from Samsung again. That's just my take on them. I don't know. I don't know why this is in the video, but never buy from Samsung. I'm sure I'm not buying from them again. So, yeah, I'm going to be switching to iPhone pretty soon. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you enjoyed those 2 little redfish and that little trout. Again, I'm sorry that it's not super eventful, but hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.